Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. If you have watched any of my other Factorio series, you may be aware that there's kind of a little pattern that goes on. There's the tree chopping episode. That's generally how a series starts out. Then we go on to the smelting episode, and then there's an episode or 7 where I go around and place belts incorrectly or inserters facing the wrong way. Then there's like an oil train episode, and then a few more episodes of me placing inserters incorrectly and belts wrong. And then there's the outposting episodes. Those always come about, shortly followed by the episode where Kitch totally forgets that power is a thing, and that by adding a whole bunch of electric mining drills, we're going to have power problems. Well, welcome to that episode of this series. We've got some power problems. Yeah. I'm trying to think how I want to deal with this, because we have a couple of options. I'm not quite sure that we're producing. We have enough boilers and things. That's concern A, but mostly we're just not filling this stuff out. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. Let's start by just getting some emergency power running here. I want to get some chests right here. And this is something I've actually been wanting to do for a while now, because we're getting quite a little supply of wood up here in these little trash chests. So any of that we can get rid of, I think, is going to be a good move. Apparently we have a ton of it. Let's see. Let's make this an input priority on the right side, so it'll suck up this wood first. We'll put half there, and let's go get another load. This is going to burn through like really quickly, but that's all right. I'm not actually proposing this as a solution to our power problems. It's more just, it's a prime opportunity to just get rid of a lot of that wood. Okay, so that feels a lot better. Let's move on to more, I'm not going to say well thought out, but just kind of thought out solutions. Because I think what I want to do is take advantage of some of the solid fuel that we have here. And I want to expand this out, because we've got a problem with power production, but we've also got a problem in that our light oil is backing up. And we could solve that with cracking, but I'm going to say we go ahead and see how much of this we can solve with just some good old-fashioned light oil. Let's see, that is 4. You guys take 2 seconds, and you require 10. And we have 24,000 in the can there, and that is still sort of backed up. I'm glad I took the time to take those guys out. All right, I've got 4 of these. Let's just start with 4 and see how that works. Let's do this with a splitter. We've got so many of these yellow splitters. I think we just want to try to get rid of these. And what was that? 2 seconds? 2 seconds at crafting speed 1. Actually, we don't have very many yellow inserters. Well, we'll get those guys down there. Get you guys producing some solid fuel, solid lear. And then we'll take this belt, and we'll go ahead and mix some solid fuel into things. Now, if you're running pure coal, I know that a yellow belt of input is not enough for 2 layers of the of the boilers. I know that does not work. But solid fuel burns a little bit longer, I believe. So maybe this will actually work out for the betterment of all. Okay, I did not include the fish filters on any of those. All right, that's a little squirrely, and you guys aren't producing at a very rapid pace. Let's see, what are we doing here? Fuel value is 12 megajoules. Fuel value is 4 megajoules. So in theory, one of those is equal to 3 coal. So by... if we were to get a full belt, it would be the same as 3 belts or a blue belt coming in. The problem is we're not getting that. But I think it should be a pretty good supplement, I believe. And that'll use up all that wood. We'll get all that burnt out, and then we'll take on the solid fuel. And that'll fill up. And that wood's burning so fast, that is not even making it down to the end. But as we get the solid fuel down there, I think that will definitely help. All right, we've accumulated some more garbage. And you know what? Let's throw you guys in there too. Why not? We'll mix it up. It'll be just fine. Okay. So, in between episodes, I did work on a copper stop. I did not get it all done, but I just went ahead and laid it out. I mean, you guys have seen the 2 outposts. We haven't really done anything different. It just has a little different name. I do not have it all filled out, though. We need some splitters that we ran out of. Probably need some undergrounds. Yes, red belt would be nice. Inserters, stuff like that. I think we're good on, but miners. Always need more miners. And maybe some power poles. Wouldn't hurt. All right, so I'm going to take some of this stuff back up. And you know what? I want another train, too. What do we need for that? Steel, engine units, and let's see, gear wheels. Let's go and grab some of those here. Suppose we can go ahead and make the cars. No, we need steel. Okay, engine units, and we actually need 4 of these, and for that, we need some iron plates. 1 more. And, basically 20 engines to get... No, not that. Oh, well, that's fine. That'll just be in our pockets forever. All right, I think that's a good start. I'm going to head up to the copper station, go ahead and get all of that set up. We'll roll the intro, and I will see you up there in the copper area. All right, we got our copper outpost up and running, very similar to all the others, just a whole bunch of belts going into a balancer, going into a station, 4-car station for hauling copper ore. We're still having power problems. We're in the yellow, which is not optimal. And if we have radar coverage over there, which I don't remember if we do, it is currently out of bounds. But we definitely need some radar there. And I guess we need to go back and look at power. I'm guessing, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go through and just make some more boilers, but it looks like we're going to have to. And we could probably do a little bit of math to figure out just how many more how many we can support off of that yellow belt at the rate of solid fuel that we have coming in and the mixture of solid fuel and coal that we are currently using. It looks like they're all powered. They're all running. Just we don't have enough. How do we fix that? We have some, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many can we support on that? Is it 20? That's a proper line, right? Yeah. All right, let's just grab some of these stone furnaces. Let's grab a lot of this iron. And a couple of gears we can grab here. Might as well. The other gear line right now is very, very busy making belts and things. But let's just go ahead and see. We had, was it 6? And that means I made 14. So we need 28 of these. And we don't quite have enough for that. What are we missing? I'm guessing probably iron. I think those things are all just pure iron. So we need 2 more. Bam, bam. All right, and I think we can also help out quite a bit by actually coming down here and setting up some trains, believe it or not. So let's do that. Oh, we got a whole bunch of miners here that have gone empty. That's interesting. We may need those later. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these set up. Now, I'm aware that this is not balancing right, and we've got some big problems there. That is a problem, one that we do need to solve, but I'm not going to solve it right away. I want to get these trains up and running first. This one right here is going to be our copper train. We already have the stations named. Everything is good. Let's give it a nice little coppery color. Looks good. We should have a pickup copper station and a drop copper ore station. Empty cargo here. Full cargo there. See you later. All right. You are going to be a stone station. And hindsight being 2020, I think we could have probably made this a single car train. But we have not done that, so we will just... why is that stopping there? Is it back? It's backed up. Okay. All's well. Let's see. Would that be just add a lot more green? Be a tad bit of blue? Oh, that kind of makes it a little bit... that'll work. And we want to go to pick up stone. Wait a minute. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Ah, okay. I was looking on the interface there at a station and pick up stone, and that 2 right there means there's 2 stations that are named that, which confused me because I only remember setting up 1 stone mine. Our area down here that is just picking up the raw stone to take and be put in our science makers, that is called the same thing, and I'm imagining coal is probably going to be the same thing. Yes. All right, so that's going to be a problem. It's going to conflict with these stations right up here. I tell you what, let's add an item equals electric mining drill. And can we copy that, maybe? And move it to the other areas. Oh, so that didn't stick. Will that paste? Oh, it sure will. There we go. And you know, let's make that a convention. So anything where we're actually mining the raw materials, we'll put the little mining drill in front of it to recognize that as a mining station. And even though it's not going to be an issue for these, maybe, yet, let's go ahead and do that anyway, just so that we don't confuse ourselves with our little pictures later. Because we actually kind of already started that with this. So yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it. And let's see, we need to do that to you too. So you are a raw material thing, and you are a raw material thing. And for you, maybe? Why not? Item equals pump jack. Ah, there we go. All right, I think that works. And these down here will just be the raw pickup of the items, and that will work. Okay, so we want to add a station. We want pick up mining stone, full cargo, and then drop stone, empty cargo. And we could probably put like maybe make this like that to designate that as the smelting station. I don't know. Maybe that's going a little crazy. But we do need one more train, and this one right here is the one I believe that is going to help us a lot. All right, coal train. We just want to make that pure black. We want pick up coal mining and drop coal. You know, looking at that, I'm kind of a fan of this. Just because I was looking at some of the other drops that we have. Like if we take a look here and just change that. There's some that are... Yeah, like this coal and steel. I mean, I guess most of our science drops are going to have multiple items. But still, we don't quite have designations for it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. All right, and let's see. We should have one more station here. And that way, there won't be any question at all on what we're looking at here. Okay, so we've got problems with these input lines. I think I want to go ahead and, for the coal line at least, go ahead and just remove it. And not take any more coal down here anymore. Just all this is going to go up north. That's not going to be the be-all, end-all fix, but it's going to help, I believe, get us where we need to be. And there's all this coal on the line here, so it's going to take forever for the robots to pick it up. Let's just help it along. Really wish you guys would pick stuff up in a straight line. It would make me much happier than I am today. We're not prioritizing that. It's just a single line that we're combining, so that is fine. And I know we could use the upgrade planner for this. Actually, for some these little tiny little areas, we might as well. But I actually think that it's going to be faster for me to just go and do it like this. No reason to be messy. Okay, let's see. Upgrade you, upgrade all y'alls. And let's get all of this upgraded. We are going to need some more of the inserters as well. We do have all this stuff. Okay, good. We did grab some power poles. We've only got 2 of them. Take all of that, just flip it, and place it down. And let's run down to this chest here real quick just to grab some of the wooden power poles, so we'll have them. Since I don't think you can use them as fuel anymore, you gotta use this stuff wherever you can. That or put it in a box and shoot it. Which I've never really been a big fan of. Oh, we need some pipe too. Which is under logistics. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now there is a very good argument to be made that since this is a red belt coming through now, these guys are not fast enough in order to do that. Ooh, I don't want this at all. I don't think I saved the balancer. Let's pull out. I know it's in the blue book. I don't think it's in the. Hey, there it is. It's ready to go. All right. Let's see. This upgrade planner, which I currently don't have in my inventory. Oh, that's the one I want. Is it over here? In this box, maybe? Ah, there it is, right there. There we go. That's the one we want right there. Let's get you right there. Hold on. There we go. And let's just go ahead and grab some normal inserters. I think that's going to be a pretty good course of action here. Because the problem is that the red belt moves too fast for those the burner inserters to actually run. In previous playthroughs, my justification on that was always that, well, it's perfectly fine as long as the red belt is completely full, it's going to be just fine. And then the whole game has been a game of keeping that red belt completely full. I'm not confident in my ability to actually do that, so I'm going to go ahead and turn a lot of these upper level inserters into regular ones. And that is still not giving us enough power. My, oh my. I mean, it's got to be like the mining drills, right? Yes, it's the mining drills by like leaps and bounds. I mean, eventually that is going to calm down, right? I mean, we're just looking at a very big initial push here. Eventually, a lot of these lanes are going to get backed up. It's just going to take some time for these outer belts to fill up. Darn. I was really hoping we'd make it to nuclear. Well, it's my fault for making such large outposts. I think what I'm going to do is not worry about it right now. At least not in no big substantial way. At least until we really are serious about getting some things set up. Because I don't really think it's going to affect us that much. At the phase we're at, we're not seriously trying to produce science. We're not even producing purple science yet. So we'll worry about that whenever we start producing purple science for real. All right, so we fixed the problem there with the unbalanced train cars. With this, how big is a 3 to 2? Is that one that we can fit in here relatively easily? No, is going to be the answer to that question. What if we cheesed it a bit and said, I want an input priority on that side. So that it'll take that in first. Because I more want to prioritize that, and since that lane is still free and moving, that should keep that moving. And that'll keep our train unloading evenly, but still putting a priority on that. Am I thinking about that correctly? I'm not sure that I am. But it sure does feel like it works, and it sure is a quick and dirty solution, and I am not opposed to those. At least starting out. It's something we could probably revisit at a later time. Is that just a yellow belt coming in? That's just a yellow belt coming in. Quick and dirty. I have no qualms about that at all. If we just did that and put an input priority on you. If the line would move, that would certainly help. That's a yellow belt there. Is that the same case right there? No, it's not. Can actually take that in right there. The only problem being is that that line is not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and set that to be our steel line right now. And that will suck on that. And since we're here, we were having a problem with iron. Seems like it would be a good time to go ahead and set up usage of some of said iron. If you recall, we were also having a problem with stone bricks, but that was actually a input problem with we weren't getting any stone. So I think that should take care of itself. And we'll have to hook up the other parts of this as well. But for right now, just going ahead and getting these guys up and running is going to be kind of a weight off, as don't want to start any big projects at the end of the day, right? But we can certainly at least get some of these little ones going. 4 belts. We only need 3 though, right? Yes. So we'll leave you the way you are. That one's going to go into there. That one's going to go into there, and that one's going to go into there. And I know I just spent some time reworking that so it would go differently. But if it comes in down here, I'll be just as happy. All right, there's the resources a-flowing. We're actually green in power, so power's good. I'm just going to close that really quick so nobody looks at it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do something about that. We have the capability to make nuclear stuff, but we don't have the ability to do like Covarex stuff, and I don't know. We could probably get nuclear started, but I really don't like to do that until you actually have the Covarex processing going. It just seems to make sense to me that if you're going to start nuclear, you might as well start going for the good uranium with a Covarex setup. All right, so we've got some supplies moving into the base. We fixed power. I repeat, we fixed power, and yeah, no, this is good. This is looking really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's gonna work out just great. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just hook up these lines into the furnaces that they go into, just so we have it set up. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode, where hopefully I'm kind of done with some of this stuff. I want to get back into doing something fun. So whatever that is, I'm not sure, but we'll find something fun to do and get that done. Be it some more sushi. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Never mind. World wasn't making sense for a second. Now it does. Yeah, maybe start working on purple science, or maybe start working on a different concept for a mall. I'm not quite sure. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.